Okay, we are going to be finding the surface area of pyramids. So let's just remind us what we have for pyramids. You might have your square pyramid, a square on the bottom, or a triangular pyramid where there's a triangle on the bottom. Either way, we have one formula that will work for us. It's a little complicated, so listen carefully. Surface area of a pyramid equals the area of the base plus what we are calling the lateral area. Okay, so I know we all know what the area of the base is. So if it's a square, it's the area of a square. If it's a triangle, it's the area of that triangular base. Let's talk about the lateral area. Before we get to that, let's just talk about what the different parts of a pyramid are. Okay, so we've got a pyramid here, and on this pyramid, we have a new term I want to introduce to you. If you measured from the tip of the pyramid down to the center of the side, going at a slant, that's called the slant height. Okay, previously we've talked about the height being the height from the center down to the very center of the base. We use that to find volume, but to find surface area, we need to know this slanted height going down the side. So if I were to show that to you on here, it would be the distance from the point right down to the middle of this side, the slant height. Okay, so the lateral area equals 1/2 the slant height times the perimeter of the base. So the perimeter times the slant height. And for slant height, we're going to use the symbol, kind of a cursive L. Okay. Try that again. Okay. So P stands for the perimeter of the base. In other words, the distance around the base. Okay, so let's best way to see this is to look at an example. So we've got a square pyramid. Let's say that it is 10 feet by 10 feet across the base, and that our slant height is 8 feet. Okay, so surface areas, area of the base plus the lateral area. So let's start with the area of the base. Base is a square, 10 times 10. So the area of the base is 100, 10 times 10. Now, to find the lateral area, we need to find 1/2 the perimeter times the slant height. Okay? So the lateral area is 1/2 the perimeter. Okay, so let's look at that for a minute. Perimeter of the base. So that's 10 by plus 10 plus 10 plus 10. It's 4 sides. So 4 times 10 is 40. Times the slant height, which is 8. Okay? 1/2 of 40 is 20 times 8. And that's 160. So the surface area is going to be the area of the base plus the lateral area, which is 260 square feet. Now, the only difference in finding this between a rectangular or square pyramid and a triangular pyramid is when you do the area of the base, you only have, the area of the base will be a triangle, and when you do the perimeter of the base, there's 3 sides instead of 4. Let's do a quick example. Okay, so let's say that on this example, the triangle is 5 inches by 5 inches by 5 inches. Okay, we also need to know the height of that triangle, and let's say that was 4 inches. We'll get to that in just a minute. And our slant height, 10 inches. Okay, so first thing we need to do is the area of the base. So that would be base times height divided by 2, because it's a triangle. If I pull this out, okay, if I were to take that triangle and just turn it on its side, this is what we'd have. Base of 4, base of 5, height of 4. So that would be 5 times 4 divided by 2. 5 times 4 is 20, divided by 2 is 10. The area of the base is 10. All right. Now, lateral area. Remember, lateral area is half the perimeter times the slant height. So that would be 1/2. The perimeter. We have 3 sides this time, so 5 plus 5 plus 5, so that's 15, times the slant height of 10. So this would be 1/2 of 15 times 10 is 150. 150, half of 150, or 150 divided by 2, 75. Don't forget to add in your base. 85 square inches. Okay, so surface area of pyramids, area of the base plus the lateral area. Lateral area is half the perimeter of the base times the slant height. It's a little complicated. After you've done a couple of these, they get a little easier, but good luck.